Holy moly. Is next year, 2026 is going to be 19 years. Yeah, because 2000, oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, if you haven't had a chance to actually get registered with us, I would love for you to take advantage of that because registration is free. It's easy. When you're watching through the live stream, you can actually hit the word, or in the comment section, you can put the word shop and then one, like Reddington's did. Or you can go to our website, shoplc.com, hit the live streaming tab, and from there you'll be able to kind of lock in on what's going on with the live stream. But there is a login join us button where you can get registered. You don't want to miss out on any deals, that's for sure. The deals that I'm going to be featuring are Tanzanite deals, and I am in love with this Tanzanite collection. We only have 12 pieces. I'm not too sure why they only scheduled 12 pieces, but either way, because we're in pre-doorbuster kind of mode, we've got some really great deals available to you. So make sure you stick around. Stick around. Let me give you a little story or a little background behind Tanzanite. If you've never owned Tanzanite before, Tanzanite is actually a gemstone that gets its unique name from where it was discovered in Tanzania. The mineral name for Tanzanite is zoisite. So there's certain gemstones, like you have the corundum, you have your beryl, you have your spodumene. These are all different mineral groups. Within that mineral group, you have certain gemstones that belong to that mineral group. So it's pretty interesting. The zoisite gemstone, Tanzanite, is only found one place in the world. And so this gem is really special in that there are few gems that can only be found one place in the world. When you think about all of the gemstones, like your precious gems, emeralds, sapphire, rubies, even diamonds, you can find those gemstones all over planet Earth, all over planet Earth. So with this particular gem, we're only talking Tanzania. And when you think about Tanzania, if you look at Tanzania on a map, Tanzania is huge. It's large. But Tanzanite is actually found within 5 square kilometers. And that's the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. We've had a chance to actually travel to Tanzania on several occasions. A lot of us hosts have had the privilege and the pleasure to actually go to different parts of the world so that we can experience the mining process. We can do documentaries on how things are mined. And recently, our team actually went to Tanzania earlier this year. We had Hunter, we had Matt, we had Loretta, and we also had Angie Vistano, who traveled to Tanzania, which was really cool. They had a chance to go to the site where they were excavating Tanzanite. And although we were hoping to see some of those Tanzanite rock or rough pieces coming out, we didn't see anything. They were saying that the supply is dwindling away. Not very much Tanzanite is being found. And it's one of the reasons why when you hear about Tanzanite in the market, you hear that the supply is low, the demand is high, and the price has gone up like over 40% on Tanzanite. Not only that, a lot of the Tanzanite that's being found is much lighter in color. So we're seeing a lot more of the periwinkle color rather than the graded version of Tanzanite, which is a little bit darker in terms of that hue of color. So Tanzanite was discovered in 1967. It was found in the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. This is a gemstone that they call the generational gemstone. If you've never purchased it, lock in, buckle up. We've got some really great deals. When you shop with us during the live stream, you're going to get a live 25 coupon code, which gives you an extra discount on the already discounted price. So you're going to have access to a really exclusive deal, actually several really exclusive deals. I mean, as I look at what we've scheduled today, it's quite special. And when I look back to all the pieces, let me see here. So Mobina, shout out to you. Victor, thank you so much for stopping by today. TK also joining the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I look back at, Tanzanite and the history of Tanzanite, they call it the generational gem because when it was first discovered in 1967 and put out by Tiffany & Co., they had predicted that Tanzanite would more than likely be exhausted within a generation, which, they hit it on the head, right? The nail on the head. Tanzanite is not being found as much or as often as we'd like it to be. Therefore, a lot of people, that are looking for the better quality Tanzanite, the deeper, the darker, the more valuable, the more sought after, the more expensive. We're finding that Tanzanite gemstones are just few and far, few and far. Yes, you can show up to the jewelry store and find it, but when you look at price points, you're like, ooh, that's not going to work for my budget. At least for me, I'm not necessarily willing to spend, tens of thousands of dollars on Tanzanite, which is where it's selling at.
Real quick, Noreen on the website says hello.
Hey, Noreen, good to see you. Thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate it. I wasn't here last week. My baby boy, my four-legged boy, was ill, so I had to take a couple days off, and I actually unfortunately lost him on Friday, so I'm just like, going through it today. But I'm here locked in, and I'm doing it for him. So, Noreen, this is, if you saw anything during the Tanzanite event, in terms of the schedule that we have on our website, the really cool thing about the live stream, if you didn't know, those of you that drop by for just a moment or two, when you watch the live stream, if you go to our website, shoplc.com, and hit the live streaming tab instead of watching during the, not during, but instead of watching while you're locked into Facebook or Instagram, this is going to be a place where you can actually see all the items listed. Thanks, but it's taken me 20 minutes to find the live stream. What? Who? Oh, thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. It has been a struggle. Let me tell you. It's like losing a family member, like an actual human being, right? I mean, he is a being, but my gosh, 14 years with me. So, this is one of the toughest weeks for me. All right, but we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna showcase some pretty Tanzanites that are next level. I've got some incredible colors. This particular color of Tanzanite is the peacock color. And when you think about a peacock, you think about the feathers of a peacock, right? The iridescence in the feathers of the peacock. So you have the greens, you have the blues, you have the purples. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to the Shop LC live stream. All right, so we have a 2.15 carat Tanzanite natural champagne and white diamond ring. This is one of the prettiest in the collection. I promise you that. We actually have a bundle deal on the Tanzanite ring where this afternoon we're going to be featuring the matching pendant to go with it. So isn't that great news? We have the matching pendant to go with the ring today. So is there a bundle discount on this one? I want to double check before I make that announcement. There's a bundle. Yes. We've got a bundle, ladies and gentlemen. There is a bundle. So those of you thinking, what in the world is she talking about, bundle? So the more you buy, the more you save, especially when you shop with us. The really cool thing about Shop LC is that we're a manufacturer first. So we've been manufacturing jewelry for 40 years plus, almost 40 years. I mean, it's close to that. But behind the scenes, we've been manufacturing, and this is one of those times where when we manufacture, sometimes we decide, depending on the design, to make coordinating pieces. I feel you. I could not even work when I lost mine. Oh, trust me, I couldn't. I was recouping. He passed away on Friday night, and on Saturday I had an entire day to just sulk. And then Sunday I said, you know what? I got to come to work. I got to get busy. And since then it's just been just up and down, the roller coaster. The roller coaster begins. It's funny because last night I was on air, and for those of you just now joining the live stream, not to be any kind of downer, but I guess this is giving me a chance to kind of vent and talk about my baby boy. I lost my pit bull of 14 years on Friday last week, and last night I was on air, and I have this little video of him that I kept running on repeat, and it just had my heart pitter pattering. And I just was trying to hold it together. But sometimes it's like, my husband says, how in the world can you just watch videos over and over? And it's a kind of comfort that I didn't expect to get from the videos that I have of him. But I'm really glad that I have it. So, those of you that have your pets and loved ones, make sure you love on them every day, because you just never know. Anyways, okay. So let me give you the discount on this because we're talking $1899.99 minus the 25%. The ring itself is discounted to $1,424.99, which is huge. Because when you think about Tanzanite, so let me give you the breakdown because any gemstone, whether we talk Tanzanite or any other gem in the world, when you're able to purchase a gemstone that's larger than a 3/4 of a carat, I mean, even the half carat mark, you start seeing price hikes, right? You get into the 3/4 of a carat, you pay top dollar. When it comes to Tanzanite, though, as soon as you hit that 1 carat mark, the price skyrockets. So this particular design, which is the peacock color, this is that peacock color, is a cross between blue and green. You have the purple hues as well inside of the peacock color. And this is a natural color of Tanzanite. A lot of times Tanzanite has to be heat treated in order to enhance the color and bring out the very best from that Tanzanite. But this particular color of Tanzanite is the peacock. So you're going to see greens, you're going to see blues, you're going to see purple hues. And this is a 1.66 carat. You also have the natural champagne diamonds. So with the baguettes, because you have some taper baguettes in there, isn't that pretty? Write in the comments section if you're loving this design. I'd like to hear from you today. I'm interested in knowing how many of you are interested in Tanzanite. And what I was saying about the website, when you go to shoplc.com and you hit the live streaming tab, the live streaming tab actually lists all the items that we'll be featuring during any live stream. So it kind of gives you access before we have a chance to air them back to back to back, which I love because people like Noreen, people like Eileen, people like Susan and Margaret, those of you that shop with us during the live streams, if there is something that you see later on down the line, since you know the live stream is 2 hours, maybe you don't have 2 hours to spend, you can let me know what you want to see live during the show and I'll bring it forward. So whatever you see listed, I will definitely bring it forward. I've got your back. So what is the best between this one and the smaller with the emeralds? It seems so small. So which emeralds are you referring to? Which emeralds are you referring to? Because I don't have any emeralds. When it comes to Tanzanite, Tanzanite is a zoisite mineral. Emerald is a beryl gemstone. Emerald's going to be the green gem. Tanzanite will be the blue gem. What's cool about Tanzanite, though, is going to range in color. And sometimes you have your green Tanzanite. Sometimes you have a peacock color Tanzanite. And most of the time what you see out there in the market is going to be your blue Tanzanite. So, the zoisite gemstone, depending on, the chemical composition of that gem in the area that it's discovered in Tanzania, sometimes it can lean more towards like a greenish blue, which is the peacock color I'm featuring right now. And this is going to be not treated. It is all natural with the champagne and white diamonds. The taper baguette diamonds are going to be 13 points. And then you also have a number of other diamonds I'm going to give you the breakdown on here in just a moment. With the round cuts, you have 16 round cuts, 20 points. And then with the champagne diamonds, which is a nice combination, the champagne diamonds, you have 24 champagne diamonds coming in at 14 points. So this one is set in 10K yellow gold. It is a stunner. And remember, I was talking about the more you spend, the more you save. If we happen to have a coordinating piece, if we have a coordinating piece that we designed for that ring, for that pendant, because sometimes we do like a pair of earrings, a bracelet, a necklace, and a ring, you can actually do what's called a bundle deal. When you bundle, you're still going to get the 25% off on each individual piece, which in this case is $1,899. That's the listed price. But with the 25% discount, you're down to $1,424.99. So what will happen, though, is if you decide to bundle this one here, you will have a chance to get a discount on this one, which is also listed at $18.99. But when you put them both in your shopping cart, 25% off, 25% off, and then you have your extra 10% off the buy-off. Now, is there an option on this ring to choose the emerald or the Tanzanite? Is that what our guests, is that?
I'm not seeing that anywhere.
Can you look up for me here, 820-4704? We're going to look that up for you. And I think it's Noreen who's reaching out about that one. We got your back. We got your back. We're going to look it up right now to see what we can find. Oh. Now, this is the one. Oh, okay. So this is the one coming up next. I see. So the difference between the two is the actual design itself, for sure. Also, the difference between the two, this one is going to feature Boyaca Colombian emeralds. Colombian emeralds are valuable, expensive, extremely sought after. This one is a peacock color, so the peacock color is going to lean more towards the green, as you can see here. So the green that you get from the peacock is almost like a teal, green, blue, and purple hue. This one that's coming up that you mentioned is the cushion cut Tanzanite. That Tanzanite is going to be, let me see here. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right. It's a AAA grade. It is saying it's peacock color, but this one is actually leaning more towards the blue. It's got some flashes of green in it, but it is leaning more towards the blue, as you can see here. So I'm putting them both on so you can see them side by side. Both of them are gorgeous. Obviously, this one's going to have a larger setting. This one has the two halos of champagne and white diamonds. This one, on the other hand, is going to feature the Colombian emeralds and the diamonds. Okay. Colombian emeralds, no matter how you slice and dice it, they're going to be much more expensive. And so this one is discounted. If you wanted a bigger look and you wanted more of the pure peacock color, anytime you mention the word peacock, and they have to be analyzed. If they kind of have the hue of green in there, we will grade it and then put it in the kind of the peacock section of our Tanzanite category, because it does have a little more green than the blue. And so that's the reason why this one is labeled as peacock. But as you can see here, this one's going to be more so the peacock color. It's got the green, then a hint of blue, then a hint of purple. This one, although it's labeled as peacock, when you get it home, you'll see the green hue. But when you put these side by side, you definitely notice the difference between the two. And if you were looking for that, then, obviously you'd go for the larger one with the peacock color. This one is going to be Colombian emerald. Oh, no, it's okay, Noreen. No, I'm glad that you're asking about this because it's a great question. Did I answer that question for you? It does look more like the blue Tanzanite for sure. But what happens is when they're analyzing the Tanzanite collection and we're putting, them in categories, because, obviously they have to, a lot of them are graded. And then sometimes when they lean a little towards the green, even if it's not all the way like this one is, if it has a more green that they see, then they're going to label it as peacock. And it is what it is. It's just, both of these are gorgeous, though. I love the Colombian emerald combination. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the matching pendant. We have free shipping and handling on this one, Noreen. Let me know. I'm going to do this one next, okay? I'll give you the breakdown on all the details, but I wanted to show you the difference between the colors. And what's interesting here is that in the picture, doesn't that look a bit blue? That's the beauty of Tanzanite, because remember, Tanzanite is pleochroic, right? It's pleochroism. So with pleochroism, ple meaning many different colors, you have your blues, you have your purples, you have your greens. But the regular blue color of Tanzanite is going to be more so the blue, the purple, and the flashes of red. Many of you already have that color Tanzanite. Which is more peacock? This one here. The one I'm featuring right now is more peacock. This is going to be more peacock, simply because it leans towards almost like a Prezio light green, like a green amethyst shade in there. And so is the pendant. The pendant's going to lean more towards the peacock as well. So these are matching pieces. So I would suggest, if you wanted the peacock color today, I'd suggest going with this one. The one we're kicking off the show with is actually our most exclusive in the show. And I know, Noreen, you love your high-end luxury. So I would definitely suggest options 1 and 2 if you can do it. Okay. Hi, Hassan. I appreciate you tuning in. Hello, how are you? All right. So free shipping and handling on all these pieces. We are discounting it, the 25% off. When you spend $50 or more with us, you are getting free shipping. Also, you have the budget payment option. So you have the option of making payments, no credit check, no interest. You're getting the 25% discount. So anytime I give you a price, and if you're on the website kind of following along, Instagram and Facebook shoppers, in the comments section, when you see an item you're interested in, you see up top where it says shop and a number, we're going to have 12 items. So in order to bring up those items, you're going to put shop 1, shop 2, shop 3, shop 4, the number that's associated with that piece. Right now we're on number 2. So when you put it in the comments section and then you send it off, it's going to generate a link that you can click on and see it a bit closer. If you'd rather go to our website, the website is really cool because when you go to shoplc.com and you look at the tabs up top, you have a live TV tab, which is our live TV show. That's not the show that you're watching right now. You're watching the live streaming show. So we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. This is a different streaming show with completely different items. So just an FYI on that. I am getting this one. I like the size in the peacock is more evident. Yep, you're right. You're right. I'm telling you, if you wanted that peacock color, you are correct. I've got also the 3-stone is a peacock color too. You see how when you bring this one in, although again, it does lean a little towards the peacock color, but there is a difference. And Noreen, I have some studs that are peacock color. I have this pear-cut is also a peacock color. So most of these, as I look at them, they're all pretty much going to be peacock, aside from that one with the Colombian emerald. That does lean more towards the blue color rather than the green. But again, we put it in the peacock category simply because when it is analyzed and looked at, you're going to see a little more green hue than you would imagine on just the traditional blue color Tanzanite. So I'm glad that you asked about that and I was able to put them side by side. Okay, so 2.15 carats in the ring. And then you also have 2.1 carats in the pendant. The really good thing about this pendant is that it's the perfect match. Okay. You got the same hue here of Tanzanite. Perfect match. You also have the same color of Tanzanite and then also the same design. Ooh, and Noreen, remember, if you decide to get the matching pendant, you're going to get that extra discount. So the 10% off the buy all. You get the free shipping, and this one is listed at $1,899. Yes, you get the 20-inch chain. The 20-inch chain is going to be 10K yellow gold. Okay. And then also with the 18.9. Okay, so it's listed at $1,899.99. You get the 25% off. So the new price is $1,424.99. There's more. I'm going to multiply that by 2, Noreen, just in case you do decide to get the buy all. Remember, you get the discount on both of them. Both of them are listed at the same price, $1,899. So both of them will be discounted to $1,424. So I'm going to multiply $1,424.99 times 2. And then, so that takes you to $2,849, but then you get the 10% off. So I'm going to get that 10% going. Oh, Noreen. So $2564.98 for both pieces. $2564.98. Isn't that incredible? I bought the first one. I have a brooch it will work with. Ooh, very good. Okay. Excellent. I'm glad that you had a chance to get that. The brooches that we feature, I'm not too sure if you got it from us or from somebody else, but that would be a beautiful addition to a nice little brooch that you're wearing for the holiday season or as you go into the new year. Awesome. I'm glad that we were able to get that for you. But the 10K yellow gold settings are going to be a minimum of 3 grams with the pendant. The pendant itself, just to kind of get this measured, because it is a large stone. The stones in the center are over. Let me get the carat weight on the center stone all by itself. I want to give you the exact carat weight here. That carat weight is going to be 1.65 carat. 1.65 carat. And as you can see, the pendant is measuring at 1 inch with the bail. The ring itself is measuring at about 3/4 of an inch. So the setting for the gemstone, whether you decide to get the ring or the pendant, are done the exact same way. The reason why the pendant is going to be a little bit longer is simply because we added the bail, right? The bail is taller. You have these really nice kind of tapered baguette and natural champagne diamonds. I absolutely love it. The back is always engraved with L when you buy our Luxotto collection. There's a cursive L on the back, which is beautifully done. This is such an exceptional color of Tanzanite. Peacock color, no enhancement, no treatment, natural. You lean more towards the green. You have little hues of purple and blue in there, but the peacock is majestic. Oh, that's nice. So your mom gave that to you. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's nice to have pieces that were passed down to you or given to you by mama. Those are always special, right? When she thinks of you and you can hold on to them forever. Love that. Okay, so coming up, we are going to continue. The one that I mentioned is a little bit darker than all the other peacock colors, is this one, the cushion cut. And you know why I think it looks darker, Noreen? I'll be honest with you. I think it looks darker because they put the emeralds in there. And when you put emeralds in there, emeralds are going to look a lot brighter in color. So you have a brighter green in the setting. And I think that's one of the reasons why the Tanzanite cushion cut coming up next is not as dark green in color as you have in, the first and the second items. I mean, although, even when I put them side by side, I look at them, options 1 and 2 are going to have more green. So, but again, I think with putting an emerald next to a peacock color Tanzanite that doesn't lean as much towards the green as you would imagine others do, then it really stands out as a blue. And that's going to be the next option. But a lot of you are looking for that traditional classic color of blue, right? I mean, Tanzanite is all that and then some. Here it is. I'm going to step to the side so you have a chance to see this. We have a combination Okay, hold on one sec. I apologize. I just want to make sure I get this down. So let me put this on my finger so you know exactly what I'm talking about here. This one's going to be a AAA grade Peacock Tanzanite. It's got the Boyka Colombian Emerald and the diamonds. So we're talking 1.9 carats total weight. Isn't that pretty? It is really gorgeous. So this has the 10 round cut diamonds. It has your 1.25 millimeter Colombian emeralds. And the Colombian emerald carat weight is actually 10 points of Colombian emerald. So you have a nice amount of Colombian emerald in the setting, which is, that gives you bragging rights. Colombian emerald, the most sought after. When you think about emeralds in general, I think a lot of people, when they know the source, if you ask people, hey, what are the best quality emeralds? Even people that don't own the emerald, I think would probably say Colombian emerald. It's synonymous with top-notch quality, beauty, luxury. And so this particular piece has the Colombian emeralds in the setting. This is going to be a 1.9 carat Colombian emerald Tanzanite. You've got the taper baguette diamonds in the channel perfectly set. You also have your 16 baguettes. So, when you think about the carat weight of diamonds all by itself, the total weight in just the diamonds, let me make sure I get this to you right. So 10 points in the baguettes, and then we have some round cut diamonds in there, right? Let me see here. So 10 and 10. So you've got about 20 points of diamonds, which is incredible. That's nearly a quarter of a carat of diamonds. You have the 9 points of Colombian emerald, and the Tanzanite all by itself is going to be a cushion cut. Let me give you the carat weight on that Tanzanite one more time, and then I'll give you the discounted price. So the Tanzanite is a 1.61 carat. Not small at all. So this one's going to be $23.99.99 minus the 25%. We're at $1,799. So you get the deep discount on this one. And then also keep in mind, if you're using the budget payment option, which everybody qualifies for, I always recommend that you use the payment plan, especially with the holiday season here. No credit check, no interest payments. You put down, the down payment is down. And then you have the chance to actually have the 30-day money-back guarantee to inspect the piece. If you don't love it, you send it back to us. If you do, you'll continue making your payments. In the meantime, you have the piece to wear, to enjoy, to love on. So if I were to give you the breakdown with the discount, $359.99 is your payment plan option. Yes! Isn't that awesome? $359.99 for that. For the emerald, the diamond, and the Tanzanite. We'll just throw in the Tanzanite. So yeah, the Tanzanite is up for grabs. It's on super sale. Today we're doing the peacock color. That's going to be the darkest of the Tanzanites in the peacock show. So if you're just now joining us, during the live stream, we have certain segments. Sometimes we'll have a mixed variety, and sometimes we'll focus on a specific gemstone. Today I'm going to be focusing on what's called peacock color Tanzanite. Tanzanite, typically when people think Tanzanite, I think they think blue, zoisite, right? That's the blue color. Well, Tanzanite naturally comes out other colors. You have golden Tanzanite, you have peacock Tanzanite. When you look at the peacock color, peacock is going to lean more towards a green. Okay, so you think of iridescent peacock feathers, you see greens, you see blues, you see purples. Those are the colors that you're going to see within the peacock color Tanzanite. And it's so popular when people discover that that's a thing, that there is actually a color called peacock Tanzanite, with the different hues. Although the blue Tanzanite is already pleochroic, so you're going to see blue and then violet and then flashes of red. The peacock, again, is going to lean more towards a green, which is lovely. This is, and I like to be transparent, I like to be completely honest, when they're categorizing the gemstones and they're analyzing every single Tanzanite, there are times that one leans like almost in the middle. It teeter-totters, right? Almost where they can't decide on whether or not you put it as the traditional Tanzanite color or if they label it as the peacock. So I'm going to step to the side here for just a second so you have a chance to see it. It is leaning more towards the peacock, or excuse me, the blue color. This is the only one that's going to lean more towards the blue color, but it's still categorized as the peacock, okay? It's all Tanzanite. Tanzanite is rare. Tanzanite is collectible. Tanzanite is extremely sought after, and it's pricey. This is going to be one of the only ones that we have left in gold. We have another one in white gold. Actually, we have a ring, a 10K white gold ring coming up. We have a 10K white gold peacock Tanzanite pendant coming up. But for the most part here, moving forward throughout the rest of the show, we're going to do DeJoy. And DeJoy is affordable. It's a precious metal. And we've got some beautiful cluster pieces coming up now. Do you have any kind of information on Tanzanite, like any of the?
Grab some.
Yeah, let's put some stuff up so we can educate people.
For sure.
So I am wanting to kind of chat with each and every one of you about Tanzanite, especially if you've never shopped for Tanzanite. We are going to hook you up. And if you have any questions about this particular gemstone as I kind of go through the information, please make sure you let me know. Click in the chat area in the comments section. Let me know if you have any questions about the Tanzanite, because I want to be able to answer those questions for you today. Any myths about Tanzanite? I want to make sure we clear the air. I want you guys to be, just well-versed and know exactly what you're getting. So as I mentioned, Tanzanite was found in the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. This is a gemstone that is only found in Tanzania. Tanzania is probably, one of the largest, areas in the world. When you think about Tanzania as a whole and you look at the map, it is huge. And I'm always amazed to see that when we go to Tanzania, which we visited on several occasions, you see these, this area, this huge area, and within a small 5 square mile area is where Tanzanite is discovered. Let's see. Madi, hi, how are you? Hello, Manim Balam. What is that? What does that mean? Tell me. What about 820-2851? 820-2851. Let's see which one that one is. 820-2851. I got you. Oh, that's coming up right. You know what? Let's bring that forward if that's what you want to see. So 820-2851 is at DJ number 11.
Number 11. Okay.
Number 11. We're going to bring that forward for you right now. No worries. That's going to be a beauty. That is a beautiful piece. I'll be honest with you. That's one of my personal favorites. And this one actually has, this one's a 10K. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know if you've had a chance. This one right here. This is another one of my favorites. So the difference between option 1 and option 2, let me bring them in because these are true peacock color tanzanites. Option 1 is that oval, okay, in 10K yellow gold. The option that you're asking about is 10K white gold instead of 10K yellow gold. Also, this is a round cut peacock tanzanite. Round cut peacock tanzanite. This is gorgeous. You have the blue and white diamonds. This has taper baguette and round cut. It's a stunner. 4 grams of 10K white gold. And definitely one of the prettiest pieces in the collection today for sure. 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. Your tanzanite will always reign supreme over the diamond because, again, diamonds are found in different parts of the world. Tanzanite is only found one place in the world. So that is special. I'm going to go ahead and give you the breakdown. So the center gem is a 1.16 carat peacock tanzanite. You have 6 taper baguette diamonds that are going to be white, 5 points. And then you have some others here. You have different color tanzanite, or excuse me, diamonds rather. So you have the round cuts that are a little bit larger in the halo. You see how large those diamonds are in the surrounding area? I'm referring to just the outside halo. Those are diamonds, 15 points. And then, of course, you have your 46 blue diamonds coming in at 23 points. I wish I understood the language that you were sending me. Translate, please, so I can answer your question. I am so sorry. I do not see if DJ can translate that for me. But thank you so much for writing in. I apologize to Maddie. I don't know what this translates to, so if I'm able, I think you need to get this one too. Yeah, you definitely need to get this one, Eileen. Or is it Noreen? Noreen is watching too. Both of you are watching. So with so for Eileen, we're gonna do the studs later. But Noreen, okay, listen. You definitely want to get both of these if you can do it, because look at the two side by side. Now, this is what I love. This one in white gold is going to have the blue diamonds, which I'm a big fan of. When you put blue diamonds next to that peacock color tanzanite, so the inner halo is going to have the blue diamonds. The shank will have, the outside of the shank will have the blue diamonds. And then nicely finished on the inside too. Oh, did I give you the discount? This one is, okay, let me give you the discount price. So this one is $17.99 minus the 25%. You're at $1349.99. And we have the 5-month payment plan, so you're at $269 to get it home today. Noreen. $269.99. Please make sure you're using that budget payment option. You know how we do here. We want to make sure you're well taken care of. You don't have to spend tons of money today. So definitely take advantage of that one. This is beautiful. And I'm torn between the two because I really do love them both. I'll be honest with you. Once you get them home, you're going to love them both. And they're both unique. They are both unique, right? Because one comes in yellow gold, one comes in white. One is oval, one is round. One has the champagne and white diamonds, one has the blue and white. So you're winning either way you go. And if you get both of them, are you kidding me? You're hitting the jackpot. So if you can do it, I would definitely do it, especially if you haven't added any peacock color tanzanite to your collection. It's a beautiful way to do it. So yeah, I definitely love it just as much as you do. And I'm such a big fan. I'm a sucker for blue diamonds. Blue gemstones in general, that's my favorite color. So I love anything blue. And I love the fact that they did it with the blue and white. So I want to make sure, Noreen, that I answered all your questions on this one. Let me give it a quick measure. The millimeter size on the gemstone, it is a round cut. Real quick. So from top to bottom, it's a 1/2 inch. The setting itself is going to be a 1/2 inch. It's a nice setting. That's not small at all, as you can see. And then also, let me give you one more time the carat weight and the Tanzanite, because I know you're interested in knowing what that is. I'll give DJ a second.
What's up?
The center gem. Boom. Okay, so 1.16 carat. 1.16 carat. Okay, that's for you, Noreen. That is for you. And I wish we had a matching pendant. Is there anything that coordinates on the website?
Let's see.
We're double check here to see if there's a bundle. Bundle.
No bundle.
No bundle?
Mm.
I'm sure that you probably have. I know you said you had that brooch that you can kind of pair up. But the peacock, yeah, put that up. That's good information. This is exactly what I wanted to show you because, again, when they analyze the Tanzanite in general, you have, congratulations. I'm so glad you had a chance to get both of those. You're going to love them both, seriously. When you look at the feathers of a peacock, you're going to see, I use the word iridescence because, I mean, that's what I get, right? You get these beautiful kind of colors that weave in and out of the feathers naturally, which are stunning. And you have the blues, the greens, the purples, all those colors. Well, with the peacock color Tanzanite, you're going to have the blue hue in there, but a lot of times the greener hue of peacock is the one that more people are looking for when they're shopping for peacock Tanzanite, right? Because the traditional color of Tanzanite is blue. So if you want something different and super unique, you want it to lean more towards the green if possible. When we are categorizing them, though, sometimes it'll be right on the cusp of blue-green or green-blue, depending on how the light is facing it. And then when you get it home, you see a little more blue than green. It's still all valuable stuff. As I mentioned, the only one that is leaning more towards the blue is the one we did with the Colombian emeralds. The rest of these are going to be that greenish blue. Okay? So just a heads up. I know. I'm excited for you too. I am so excited for you to enjoy the Peacock Tanzanite for sure. So, okay. So we went ahead and jumped down to number 11 for Noreen. I'm going to go ahead and come back in on the triple stone. This is the 3 stone.
Before we talk about that, we need to real quick talk about our Thanksgiving sweepstakes.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So DJ was just sharing with me that the giveaway today is the Galaxy S25. So if you haven't had a chance to register to win or enter to win, you definitely want to enter to win because every single day leading up to November 26th, we're going to be doing a daily drawing every single day. In order to win, you're going to scan to win or you're going to go to the website and click on the tab that says enter daily. And that's going to allow you, you don't have to buy anything. All you're doing is entering to win the daily prize. We want all of you to participate in that so that you have a chance to actually win something complimentary from us. And what were you saying?
I was saying it also comes with AirPod too.
Oh, the AirPods come with it. Very cool. So this is the S25 Samsung Galaxy, and then you get the Buds 3 Pro. You're getting the AirPods with that if you win today. So good luck. Make sure you register to win so you have a chance to take advantage of that. You got to enter to win in order to win. Got to be in it to win it. All right. So this next piece is one of my personal favorites. I love this one. The reason why I'm in love with this next piece is, first of all, the price cut I was able to get you, the color of the Peacock Tanzanite, the fact that it's a trilogy, and it actually has diamonds. You ready to be blown away by what we do here at Shop LC? You ready to experience how low we can go? Shout out to, yes, I know, between me and Tony, you're spending like, I know, isn't it crazy? And the thing is, it's holiday season. It's holiday season. It's that time of year again. It happens all the time. It gets out of control. But the good news is you can use the budget payment option. You can always return them if you don't love them. You know that. So we want you to love your pieces. And also with the holiday season, ooh, this next one, watch this. I have a trilogy, Peacock 3-stone with the diamonds. This one's in silver. It's got the rhodium finish. Guess how much I was able to get it down to? $139.99 with a 25% discount. $139.99 minus the 25%, $104. $104 for 3 Tanzanites, perfectly matched. $104 for Tanzanites that have diamonds on the shank. Peacock color, all natural. 10 points of diamonds too. Not a little bit. That's a good amount. You've got 5 points on each side. So yeah, so that's going to be $104.99. And guess what? There's a budget payment option. I've got to double check if it's 4 months or 5 months before I do my math here, and I'm going to do that in a second.
3 months.
3 months? Okay, so this one's going to be a 3-month payment plan, taking you down to $34.99 per month. Get these gifts for your daughter, for your sister, for your niece, for mama. Get them something that is celebrational. So Tanzanite, when first discovered, was discovered by the Maasai tribes men, or Maasai tribes people of Tanzania. And they are responsible for bringing Tanzanite to light. Oftentimes, they use the color of Tanzanite in celebration of a new life. So when the Maasai tribes women are carrying a child, they're about to give birth, or just in general when they're pregnant, they actually celebrate that special occasion with the color purple and blue. So Tanzanite is that celebrational color. Oftentimes you also hear about many people giving Tanzanite as like a graduation gift, or just as a thank you to somebody, you know, to celebrate them. Tanzanite, celebrational gemstone, whatever it is that they're celebrating. It's a great gift to give to somebody that is not only valuable, right, and beautiful, but also over time, it's going to be something that they can pass down to the next generation proudly. And that next generation can own something that holds its value, and most people will not have a chance to get. They just won't. Because Tanzanite, they generational gemstone, right? Discovered and within one generation, exhausted, depleted, gone. Very little of it coming out of the ground, out of the mine in Tanzania. So it's important that if you can do it, obviously it depends on what your wants and needs are. If you can do it, get yourself a piece of Tanzanite. Definitely want to get yourself a piece of Tanzanite. Let me see here. So with that said, I hate to move on from this one because I really love this one, but we have a pair of coordinating earrings. These are studs. Yeah. And then we also have a fancy pear cut. Cutie. I also have a Tanzanite peacock color heart cut. I got a heart cut. I have a heart cut. I'm excited about these. I wanted to bring something classic. I also wanted to bring something affordable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want every single piece of Peacock Tanzanite to just be out of people's price range. So the studs that I have up for grabs next are $149.99. But remember, you get the 25% discount. You have a 3-month payment plan option. So let's give you the breakdown here minus the 25%. We're at $112 for these. They come with the acrylic disc backs. You can also get them in a trillion cut shape if you wanted to. Let me see if it's the same price though. With the trillion cuts, those are going to cost you. Ooh, the trillion cuts are only $129.99. The trillion cuts are $129.99. So the trillion cuts are actually a little bit lower in price. You'll have to check those out. See if the trillions, they work for you. Because that's a nice way to go with a different, a different cut, a different shape of Tanzanite. The trillion is going to be a triangle. So if you've never seen a trillion cut and you're wondering what in the world is that, it's a triangle shape. That's called the trillion cut. Trillion.
Real quick, okay. Jessica, you didn't get that cup from here, did you?
Which one?
The one that you're drinking, the one you're holding?
No.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, like, they're so tiny.
Why?
We have such tiny cups here.
Oh, no. No, this is my take it to go cup.
Okay.
These are from home.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I'm gonna be jealous.
So the Trillion Cut, again, available. $50 or more, you get free shipping, which you are getting free shipping and handling. These are the acrylic disc backs. So you have your acrylic disc backs that hold everything upright, which you need. It's necessary. Gotta have it. And you have these other, so if you didn't get the 3-stone and you prefer something like either a pear cut or a heart cut, we're going to do those back to back so that you can decide on, what you prefer in your collection. I know some of you, let me know in the comment section if you have a budget. If there's a certain amount that you wanted to spend, you didn't want to go over that. If that's the case, the options that I'm presenting you with right now are definitely the way to go if at all possible. These are going to be my lowest price point items. Okay. So the trilogy design, 3-stone, the studs, okay, peacock color. We have the pear cut, and then I also have the heart cut. All of these are going to be under $200 a piece, under $200 Tanzanites, every single one of them. So just an FYI on that, so you know what to expect moving forward. Do I have others that are going to be lower price point? Absolutely. If you wanted to go a little bit larger, I have a Peacock Tanzanite cocktail ring that's going to be under $200. And I have the Peacock Tanzanite color pendant to go with it. When you have a matching piece, you're going to get that bundle deal. So we're going to calculate the bundle purchase too. So you know what to expect with the extra discounts. But welcome to the holiday show. Welcome to our pre-doorbuster event. Black Friday sneak peek has officially kind of kicked off. I know a lot of you are actually getting the mailers that we send out with the Black Friday specials, what to expect. We appreciate you being a part of the family. And whether you decide to shop on our live stream side or our live TV show side, doesn't matter. You're getting the best discounts possible. Shop LC is a manufacturer first. We've been doing it. We're not the new kid on the block. We've been doing it for almost 40 years. So that has given us the advantage in the market to now become a home shopping network where you get to direct shop with the manufacturer. Direct shop with the manufacturer. So there are no middlemen and women. We're vertically integrated. There are no markups. Everything is straightforward, and you're getting the deepest discounts you can imagine.
Speaking of discounts, we have our Black Friday pre-sales.
Oh, they're there?
Yeah.
Are they already listed? So we have our Black Friday pre-sale. So there's a sneak. Oh, good. So Black Friday sneak peek. There's a tab that you're going to be able to click on. You're going to definitely want to take advantage of that. And the pre-sale, so on your purchases, so are we sending coupons out to?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, good. I didn't even know that. So wait a minute. Noreen, you're going to be getting hooked up. If you've been shopping with us these last few weeks, you know you're getting those vouchers. So the vouchers are coming home to you depending on how much you spend. I've been talking about that on the live TV side, but I was not aware that we were offering that on the live stream. We are. So depending on how much you spend, you're going to get a voucher. At the end of the day, we're going to tally up how much you've spent. If you spend $500 or more, you're going to get a $150 voucher. If you spend $50 or more, you're going to get the $20 voucher. And then there's another voucher. I think there's a $35 voucher as well. And that's going to be between, I think, the $90 to $99. There it is. So $100 or more, up until $500, you're going to get that $35 off. Okay. So those vouchers will be mailed out daily, depending on how long we do this. I know yesterday we were running the special. The day before we were running the special. So we are sending home different coupon tickets that you'll be able to use towards your purchases as you start receiving the vouchers. Okay. If you have any questions about that, please make sure you let me know. I'll be more than happy to kind of explain that again. But just know that you're getting hooked up. Although you're shopping and saving money on the live stream as well as the live show right now, you're also going to get a voucher that you can apply towards your next purchase come this time next week. I think it'll, depending on when you ordered your item, usually gets to you in about 5 to 7 business days. you'll be able to use that voucher, that code on the voucher, and you can apply it towards the next purchases that you make, which is Doorbuster. I mean, we have huge Doorbuster deals. In fact, I'm going to be wrapping up the show about 10, 15 minutes early because they are giving us a preview where they lay out all the Doorbusters for us host and production team. And we get to pick them up and try them on and, play around with all the new items that have come in for Doorbuster season. So we're getting a preview on those items. Actually, it starts right now, so I'll be running late for that. But I'm looking forward to seeing what we're bringing this year. It's always a nice opportunity for you to get some of the newer items that have probably never been seen before here at Shop LC until Doorbusters. So, all right. So the next piece is a fancy pear cut. And we have this one in the two different cuts. Is that the heart next to it?
Trillion.
Okay, so that's going to be the trillion cut. So the trillion cut is another one that's available. This one's the heart, though. This one's definitely the heart. So the good news is if you wanted the trillion cut, $229.99, you can either do the pear or the trillion underneath this one, and both of them are $229, right?
No, Trillian's $229. Pear's $2.
Oh, so the pear cut has a $10 discount. Okay. Or the pear cut is $220, $30, $40. So the pear cut is $20 more, rather.
Yeah.
The trillion cut has the $20 discount.
Correct.
Or, wait.
$20 cheaper.
$20 cheaper, yeah. Okay. So $249.99 for the pear cut, $229.99 for the trillion cut. Okay, so $249.99 minus the 25%. That's going to put you at $187. $187 for the pear cut. Isn't that pretty? This is going to have diamonds. This one is 90 points total weight. You have the diamonds on both sides of the shank. There are baguettes and round cut diamonds here. I love this one. Like, if you were to give this as a gift, people are going to lose their minds. They're going to be like, I can't even believe you hooked me up with Tanzanite. Are you serious? You must have spent a fortune. I'll be like, you're worth it. You're worth it. Remember, any kind of celebration that's approaching for that special someone in your life, if you're planning to give them a gift, Tanzanite is a celebrational gemstone, new life, new beginnings. And when we talk about, just life in general, there's so many ups and downs and things that happen to us throughout life that, kind of knock us down for just a moment. But it's nice to be able, for that come back or that come up. If somebody's maybe getting past a hard relationship or maybe just losing somebody special or, starting a new job, a new career, moving to a brand new city, there are times that it is nice to be able to celebrate that person. I always think about Tanzanite as a great gift to give to somebody who is graduating from high school, graduating from college, or any type of, education that they're getting. That's a big accomplishment. And it's nice to be able to present that gift that really represents that accomplishment they'll forever have. So Tanzanite can be that symbol of the great accomplishment. But, these are just some ideas. Obviously, it's going to be up to you as to what you want to do. I have the Tanzanite heart cut coming up next. If you had any questions about this one, remember the pear cut itself has the diamonds. Let me give you real quick the diamond carat weight before I move on, just so you know what to expect here. The diamond carat weight and the pear cut. So the pear cut is going to be 74 points. It's a 3/4 carat. And then you have your 30 diamonds coming in at 10 points. 30 diamonds coming in at 10 points. That's going to be 90 points total weight. That's a significant amount of carat weight for that price point, $187.50. There is a 5-month payment plan on this one. So when you divide that by 5, we're talking $37.50 per month. It's yours. It is yours. Next is going to be the heart cut. And then we're going to get into the clusters. So if you're just now joining us, we want to welcome you to our Peacock Tanzanite special. Peacock Tanzanite is going to have more hues of green than the blue. Peacock Tanzanite is they say Tanzanite is 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. The peacock color with the green is going to be like 10,000 more. It's a small percentage of Tanzanite that comes out of Tanzania, which is the only place Tanzanite is found, is the peacock color. So when you have that beautiful green hue, it's going to have some blue in it, but it does also have a little more of that green in it that a lot of people love and appreciate. The heart cut is a 1 carat. Heart cut is a 1 carat. This one, instead of having diamonds, this one has moissanite. They are micro pave set down the shank. We have sizes 7, 8, and 9. That's the reason why these rings are large on me, by the way. I never have rings that fit me because I actually wear size 4 on my ring finger, so everything looks big. But in this case, we have sizes 7, 8, and 9. So maybe you wear it on your index finger. Perhaps you have, a finger that's going to work beautifully with. That, my friends, is $299.99. The heart cut is $299. You do get the 25% discount. So with the 25% off, we're talking $224.99, and you have the 5-month payment plan. $44.99. $44 and for Tanzanite, peacock color Tanzanite. Incredible. And don't forget, we're tallying it up, right? So as we tally, let's just say you get the Tanzanite and the Tanzanite only. Well, guess what? You're going to earn that $50 voucher. Actually, no, you're going to get $35 because you spend $100 or more, you get a $35 off voucher that's coming home to you for your next purchase. So it's almost like a little rebate. Definitely nice. So that will be coming home to you. And that, I don't know when that stops. I thought that we were only doing it for 1 day, but since it is holiday season, you never know what the team decides to do behind the scenes when they expand the coupons and the discounts. We're all celebrating like crazy. So here's the heart. Hearts represent amor, that universal symbol of love. Man, there's so many people that we want to say I love you to, right? Or maybe a small group of people that you'd like to share your emotions with in that way. Could be a daughter. Maybe you have, 2 or 3 daughters that are similar in terms of their taste and would really appreciate a piece like this. Wouldn't it be nice to give everybody the same ring so that everybody in the family has it? I always think about that. And I've done that before with my aunties, right? My mom has actually done that as well. She's purchased a piece from us here at Shop LC. She's gotten more than one to ensure that all of her sisters have the same piece of jewelry. And that's a really nice kind of memorable way to give a gift to the family members so that everybody has the same piece and they're able to pass it down to the next generation. It's not always possible, especially with a gemstone like this. I mean, Tanzanite is not affordable per se when you're shopping elsewhere. But when you stop by here, you're able to get some really nice discounts from us here at Shop LC, as you can see. All right. So I stepped to the side just to kind of show you the tip protector here. You've got all the details. The tip protector is the silver or the metal that holds on to the gemstone in different places. When they say tip protector, it's the very point of the gem. So sometimes with a pear cut, you have the tip. With the trillion cut, you have the tip. And with the heart cut, you also have that point. And I'll show you here what I'm talking about. So here's the pear. If you lift it up this way, you see the way the silver comes up? That's going to protect the very end of your gemstone. And then this one here is the heart. If I tip it up, you have the same type of situation here where you've got a really nice finish on the setting. So we're hooking you up today to $299.99 with the discount. $44.99 times the 5 is going to put you at $224.99. So that's the discount. Because right now the hard cut is listed at $299. You get free shipping and handling. And then you also get the 5-month payment plan on this one. And that's where I'm getting the $44.99. Round up $45. $45, people. And remember, you're getting vouchers. Now, you don't get a voucher for every single purchase. You get a voucher for what you spend in a day. So today, from the start all the way till tonight, I think it's 11:59 Central Time, we're going to tally up all your purchases. Most of you hit 500 pretty quickly because of the holiday season and how good the deals are. If you hit the 500, you spent 500 in one day, then you're going to get the $150 voucher towards your next purchase. Okay. So that's going to be coming to you here in just a little bit. We'll send it out when, usually I think what we do is we include it with the actual pieces that you purchased for the day. So that's nice. And they'll look like this. They'll look like this. They're going to come with a little code at the bottom that you'll use, and you can apply it towards your purchases online or when you're watching the show. Okay? So that'll wrap up some of our more petite pieces. I do have the clusters, peacock color. I have a cluster pendant with the chain, and I also have the cluster ring that goes with it. Okay, these two pieces are coming up back to back. There is another, now this is really sweet. This deal that we're featuring here, this is a DeJoy piece. This actually looks like our high-end Luxotto brand. This brand, this style, this design is super classy. This is the Trillium cut. Trillium triangular. And then this one here, this is next level. This is our Luxotto. This is in 10K. And it has the diamonds in the surrounding area. The Twilight Grace pendant. So we literally have just a few pieces left in this segment. So I'm going to ask, if you're watching the show right now, if there are any questions that you had for the first hour, please make sure you put it in the comments section so that we can answer those questions for you. I want to ensure that you know everything about the pieces you purchased. Yes, we're offering you that 30-day money-back guarantee. Yes, we are going to be featuring the budget payment option throughout the show, which is the in-house payment plan, where you don't have to run your credit. We're not going to charge you any interest on the payments. What we do is we split the payments up over 3 months, 4 months, 2 months, 5 months. I think the shortest amount of time that I've seen is a 2-month payment plan, and the most I've seen is a 5-month. So I think it's going to be anywhere from 2 to 5 months. But we give you that information, at least I do during my my live stream. And then every now and again, we have clearance items. Clearance items are where I'm able to get a deeper discount and still apply that 25%, but it is a final sale. Okay? After the holiday season, we go into clearance mode again as we wrap up the month of December and go into the new year. So if you love clearance pieces and, enjoy saving the maximum amount of money, you're going to want to tune in to Shop LC after the holiday. So save a little money for after the holiday. It gets crazy. Okay. Oh, DJ, you know what? I just figured out what you were saying about the cup. You were talking about the cups in the kitchen and how small they are.
Yeah.
And this is a little bigger.
Yeah.
I see. I know, right? I mean, anytime I forget my to-go cups or my big jug that I have, I'm always like struggling. I'm going in and out of the studio just to refill it after 2 sips. But you got to get that water intake, right? I mean, you got to get that stay hydrated. All right, so coming up, dun, 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 I have the 2 cluster pieces. I have 2 pendants, and that is really all we have left in the show. But I want to remind you, if you haven't had an opportunity to join the family, some of you have tuned into the live stream several times and you scroll right past it. Some of you watch for a couple of minutes, which we appreciate. Joining the family here at Shop LC is free and it's easy. All you have to do is get registered. And some of you are like, ooh, I don't really like that word. Registration is just basic information. First and last name, email address, 4-digit PIN or password. What you're going to do is, do we have the home screen? Can we put that up behind me just to kind of walk people through that? I'm challenging DJ. Yeah. So what will happen is when you go to shoplc.com, here's the homepage. Oh, we got a lot of Black Friday sneak peeks. I am loving this. This is awesome. So you want to look for the login join us button. This button right here. Login join us. Are you able to see it? Hold on.
I think I got it.
Either you... Because I've got it up, but I think with the screen, the way it's set up,
Is my mouse on it?
Your mouse is on it, but the thing is, when I'm watching the show, when I'm looking at myself and what people are seeing, it looks like the Shop 9 button. That whole bar up there with the item that we're selling covers it.
That's
dun, dun. So if I were to move this up, you'd probably be able to see it. But I don't want to do that.
Yeah, probably not.
John might come in out of nowhere and be like, what? No, we've got it set up. Okay, so this is the home screen, though. When you see the home screen, when you look at it, you're going to look up above. There's a tab that says Log in, Join Us. Log in, Join Us. When you find that tab is going to bring up, maybe if you click on it, see if it'll come up. Here we go. Come on. There it is. Yes. Okay, you can see it. Most of it. So this is going to be the screen that you look for. And on this side, you have a create a new account. That create new account is where you're going to want to go ahead and lock in and fill in the information. Basic. This is what I'm talking about. Email, first name, last name, password, create account. You're done. No purchase necessary. You don't have to put any credit card information in. You're done. Email, first name, last name, password, create an account. You're done. If you're a resident of Canada, you're going to want to check that little box. If you're not, create an account. Every time you're on our website, you're going to want to log in. That's going to be on this side. Email the phone number that you used, the password that you came up with that you'll never forget. Lord knows I forget all mine. Because, you always have to change them. I try to keep them similar, but good night. We've got so many passwords, right? Try to keep them consistent. And then, so the reason why I'm sharing this information with you is because registration is free. It's easy. Once you get registered, you'll be able to kind of work your way through the system logged in. And you can apply all the coupons. You're able to get the deepest discounts. You also have the live streaming tab. So if you're on our website and you're not watching on your cell phone, or you are watching on your cell phone, but you'd rather watch the live stream through our website, which is the same show that you're watching right now. But the difference is when you go to the website, on one side, it's going to list all the items. Can we hit the live streaming tab?
Yeah.
It will actually list all the items that I'll be airing, or whoever the host is on the day that we go live. So you don't have to wait for those hosts to go through every single item to see what we have. You can see ahead of time a list of items that we'll be featuring. Okay? So here is your live streaming tab. Right now it is showing the join live button. So if we join the live, wait for it. Oh, it says Danielle. They thought Danielle was coming in. They didn't know I was coming. It happens. So when you hit the live, you join the live, it's going to activate the live the live streaming show. And it's also going to give you the different spotlight auctions as well as all the information. There it is. So you see how on one side, it gives you everything that we're airing. It's the timeline. The timeline is what I'm always looking for. So now you're able to know exactly what I'll have up for grabs, and you can say, okay, or Jessica or Danielle, can you bring forward, this item that's listed that has the 3 stones? And if you click on the item to view the product. That's a tongue twister. If you click on the item to view the product, it'll give you the item number, and that's going to be helpful to the host that's on here, because then we can bring it forward and you can know you want to see it. Because listen, live streams are 2 hours. You may not necessarily have 2 hours. So I just want to make you aware of the fact that on the live stream, through the website tab, you're able to see everything without having to wait for the entire show to run, which is a nice way to shop. I like that. I like being able to, know ahead of time. So that's where we're at right now. We have a lot of different tabs on our website. Two things I would have you do today, if at all possible, if nothing else. Get registered and enter to win the sweepstakes. Enter to win the sweepstakes, because today we are giving away an S iPhone. Is it an Android or iPhone? It's an Android, which is, I'm an Android girl all day. I've never had an
Samsung Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Samsung Galaxy S25, 128 gigabyte, and you're also going to get the AirBuds 3 Pro. That's what we're giving away today, a free giveaway. And in order to take advantage of the giveaway, all you have to do is enter to win. Okay, no purchase necessary. The sweepstakes begins at 12:01 a.m. and it ends at 11:59 every day. when they're drawing. Okay. Now the sweepstakes in general will be drawn every single day until November the 26th, which is yesterday was the 24th. It was my brother's birthday. Today's the 25th. So you have today and tomorrow to enter to win 2 more gifts before Thanksgiving. Yeah. So, okay. So that's, any questions about that? Any questions about the giveaway? Any questions about how you get registered? I just want to make sure you all are well aware of how to get registered, how to shop with us, all that good stuff. Now, if you're shopping through the live stream and you want to see the items, you're not interested in going to the website to shop and see, the items listed, all you're going to do in the comments section is put shop 1, shop 2, shop 3, shop 4, and so on and so forth. The number that's associated with the piece, if you look up here that says shop 9, that's going to be this one. This one's up for grabs right now. So in the comments section, if you want to see it closer, you want to see all the details, you want to have a link that's going to take you to that item, you're going to put the word shop and then the number 9, which is this one here. This one is a clearance item, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of my only clearance pieces in the show. When it's a clearance, the sale is final. When it's a clearance, no 30-day money-back guarantee. But when it's a clearance, instead of you paying that $189.99 that's listed, you're going to love me for this. Okay, first of all, let me put it on. Multicolor. You have the Peacock Tanzanite in the middle. And then you have multicolored gemstones on the outside. I'm going to give you the breakdown. This one on clearance, instead of you paying the $189, it's $161 minus the 25%, $121. $121 final sale. You have the Peacock Tanzanite, and you also have some other gemstones that I'm going to name. This features, is it saying all Peacock Tanzanite? No, can't be. Okay, apatite. Okay, yeah, that is more like it. So you have green apatite and you have blue apatite. Island of Madagascar off the coast of Africa is where those apatites are found. You also have zircon. There's a lot of beautiful gemstones here. So this cluster, this cocktail style design, as you can see up top right here, $189.99 is the list price. It's on clearance. It's listed on clearance for $161.49. $161.49. You get, because you're shopping with us during the live stream, the extra 25% on top of that, even though it's a clearance item. So now you're going to pay $121.11. $121.11. You're going to divide that by 5. You're paying $24 per month. $24 per month on this beauty. $24.22. Isn't that pretty? And as if it couldn't get any better, dun, 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 we have the matching pendant. So this one is in sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have the matching pendant to go with it. We're going to double check to see if it's a bundle. Final sale on the ring. Let's see if I was able to get you the clearance price on the pendant. The pendant comes with the chain. It's designed the exact same way as the ring. So you're going to have green and blue apatites from the island of Madagascar in the surrounding area. Yes! Yes. Okay. So remember I told you that the ring was $161 on clearance with the discount. That took you all the way down to $121.11. The pendant is at $195.49. You still get the discount, $195.49. Actually, $195.49 minus the 25%. Wait, $195.49. $195.49. Good. Okay, Jessica, get it together. $146.61. Yep. And then you have the monthly payment plan. You get the chain with your purchase, ready to wear. Now, when you put both of those together, you're going to save extra. You're going to get that bundle deal. So the bundle deal is going to save you an extra 10%. I wonder why that information is not on there. It says buy this, save extra, and it doesn't say how much. $321.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
All white.
Okay. Very good. So yeah, you do get the 10% on the bundle. So you get the discounts on each piece. So let me add that up. Plus 121.49, I think it was, minus the 10%. So you're paying for both pieces under $250 for both of these pieces. You're paying under $250 for both of these pieces. And they are on clearance. So it is a final sale, but you get a deep discount. Beautifully finished on the back. Comes with the chain ready to wear. And then you also have the ring here.
And also, if they want the bundle, they need to go to the pendant. That's not showing on the ring website.
Okay, very good. So DJ is sharing with us that for whatever reason, the bundle deal is not showing when you bring up the ring, but it shows when you bring up the pendant.
Yes.
Sometimes it happens. So if you want to bundle and save more, you're going to want to go to the pendant auction, which is listed. This is item number 439-3457. 439-3457. If you put that in, or you just put shop 10, that's going to give you access to the bundle. Good night. Okay. So top to bottom with the bail, you're at 1.25 inches from bail to bottom, which is nice. The ring itself is, wow. The ring is, wow, that's beautiful. The ring is going to be a full inch from top to bottom. It's a nice size. And these match perfectly. You don't want to do one without the other if you can do it. Because what happens is you have the clearance price today. So the sale is final. But you get an extra 25% off the clearance price. Usually when it's a clearance, that's it. That's what you get. But you get an extra 25%. And then because there are two pieces that match perfectly, you're going to get another 10% off the total. Once you discount each piece down, 25% off, you put those in your shopping cart, you get another 10% on top of the discounted price. So there's a lot of discount going on. You're getting a lot of discounts. Let me put that up against the black too. This is a medallion. This is one of those cocktail, cluster medallion style pendants. They're big, they're bold. You've got some nice weight too on the silver. Beautifully done. So these two are up for grabs on the website while supplies last. You're going to want to take advantage of that. You really are. Those are the only two so far that we've got on clearance that are final sales during the live stream. Any questions about those items? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let me tell you something. With the deep discounts, I will definitely be hooking you up today with a Peacock Tanzanite. Look at this pendant. Look at this pendant. Trillion cut, surrounded by diamonds. Isn't that pretty? I know. You also have, gosh, I got to double check to see where this doorbuster preview event is going to be in the building. In just a few minutes, I'd say about 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to wrap up the live stream. Since we only have like one or two items, I'll probably recap all the favorites. And then I have to attend a preview extravaganza for all of the in-house people as we approach the doorbuster kickoff tomorrow, I think it is, or Thursday. We get to kind of hold and feel and touch all those doorbuster deals. We see them live, which is really fun. Let's see here. Let me see where that's Doorbusters. Doorbuster preview. Today, 3:00. Tanzanite. In the Tanzanite. We call the different rooms in the building gemstones. We have an emerald room, a Tanzanite room. So All right, so Tanzanite, speaking of Tanzanite, this is the peacock color. Now, the really nice thing about this beautiful pendant is that if you prefer a different cut, we're able to provide you with two other cuts, and I'm going to double check to see if they're available. So we have the trillion cut on set. The pear cut is available. It's $449. And then, wait, is that the pear cut? Okay, so we have the round cut at $449. We have the pear cut at $449, and then we have this one at $499. So the trillion cut is a little more, actually, a little more. Now, did we find out, DJ, if the other cuts are available? Are they able to get the discount?
Let's find out right now.
Okay. So we want to make sure we're going to put the pear cut and the round cut in the cart and apply the live 25 discount. See if that applies. We want to make sure. So it looks like you already get a discount. For what's that discount for? That's great. Early Black Friday. Okay, so let's put that in there. And then put the live 25. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it looks like it already gives you a discount though.
That's true.
So that discount, early BF, is discounting the piece. So although it's not listed, you're still getting, and I think that's 25% off because, let me see here. So it's listed at $449. So you do get a discount on the other cuts. But the one that we have up for grabs, that's interesting. So the trillion cut is more money anyway. So you probably want to get the pear cut or the round cut to get a deeper discount. $499.99. Let me see. Minus the 25%. Oh, no. That 25% from $499 on the trillion cut takes you down to $374.99. Yeah. That's a deeper discount. So yeah, you do get a deeper discount with the trillion cut. Although it's listed at $499, the trillion cut, you get a deeper discount. Now, the others that are listed are also discounted because we have another coupon for pre-Black Friday. So you're still able to get the other two for $449, but this one drops down with the 25% discount to $374.99. $374.99. Isn't that pretty? This one is the trillion cut. We're talking 1.35 carats. You have the diamonds here. Man, that's a good looking piece. This will pair up beautifully too with some of your higher end Luxotto pieces. This looks just like our Luxotto collection. Luxotto is our luxury brand. Although it's in 925 sterling silver, they have mimicked, the actual detail in the design, and then they added the diamonds here. Let me give you the breakdown on the trillion cut so you know what the size of that is, and then I'll give you also the diamond carat weight. Comes with a chain that's going to be 20 inches. The trillion cut is a 1.2 carat. You've got the 12 diamonds coming in at 8 points. And then you have round cut and baguette diamonds. You have 15 taper baguettes coming in at 7 points. So, you have almost 20 points here of diamonds in the surrounding area. The size of this one is going to be right at 3/4 of an inch. That's a beauty. That is a beauty, isn't it? What a gift. If you give this to somebody, you don't have to be concerned about what size their wrist is. You don't have to be concerned about what finger they're going to wear it on. This is the perfect gift to give to somebody without having to be concerned or trying to figure out where are they going to wear it, how are they going to wear it, what size do I need. You got the chain comes with it, so it's ready to wear. You don't have to worry about a chain either. We are talking about being loaded. Everything that you need comes home or goes home to that person. And don't forget, we can do what's called a bill to, ship to, right? We can bill you and ship to your sister. If you are in a position like I am, where during the holiday season, they put us on blackout. Blackout! No vacation. No, don't you dare. Because, we're a retail home shopping network, and so we continue to roll 24/7. So all of us are, until after Christmas, we're not traveling anywhere, which is fine. It comes with the job, with the territory. But I don't necessarily get to see my family until afterwards. So I like to send gifts that can get to their home and they can have them. And we can do that from, here. So when you put the order in, you can change the address and ship to your sister, ship to your daughter, ship to your mama, ship to your favorite auntie, whoever, your uncle, because we got a lot of guys pieces too. So yeah, don't forget to take advantage of the bill to ship to. And all you'll do is you'll update the shipping address. We'll bill you and then we'll ship to whoever you want us to. Okay. All right. So coming up next, and this is pretty much my final item. And what I'll do is I'll recap my two largest, we'll do 1 and 2 DJ again. Okay. And we'll also do number 11. Gotcha. Just to kind of recap our Lux Soto pieces, because I know a lot of you are looking for, the high end, which is what we have here. This is our AAA grade Lux Soto. It is our Peacock Tanzanite. Isn't that beautiful? It has that kind of antique feel to it. It's a Twilight Grace pendant. The center gem, I'll give you the carat weight here in just a moment, because it's 2 carats total weight with the diamonds. The center gem is a 1.69 carat. You have 54 diamonds coming in at 31 points. And it's 2 carats total weight, 4.25 grams of 10K white gold. And the really good thing about this is that it comes with the 20-inch chain, ready to wear. Also 10K white gold rather. 10K white gold. So you're ready to rock and roll. I mean, it's on. This has a very classic, timeless feel to it. Nice and heavy. As we mentioned, that 4.25 grams is all 10K white gold. It's a big deal. A very big deal here. Here we go. These are the pieces I'm going to recap. There's that one, and then here's the pendant. So the 4 pieces that I have during the Tanzanite Peacock show. Peacock Tanzanite leans a lot more towards the green color Tanzanite rather than the blue. There are 2 pieces that I find during this segment lean a little more towards the blue than the green. This one is going to lean a little more towards the blue, and so is the one with the emerald in yellow gold. They're still considered and categorized as the Peacock Tanzanite. This one, beautifully done. Let me give you the price cut. I didn't have a chance to do the pendant with the price and all that good stuff. So let me give you the price cut on the pendant we just had. You skedaddled from? The one we just had? I didn't finish. That one. Okay. So this one is priced at $2,499. This one here. You do have the option of the octagon cut, and you also have, I think we have a round cut listed. So if you wanted this style, but you didn't necessarily want the octagon, you'd prefer like a round cut, we did the same design with a round cut. Price point on this one is $2,499.99 minus the 25%. We're at $1,874.99 for this beauty. This is our luxury brand. 10K white gold, just over 4 grams, 4.25. The actual height of this piece is going to be right at about 1 inch with the bail. You have the 20-inch chain that comes with it. Beautiful. Beautiful all around. And it's on sale. So $1,874 is where the discount takes you from $2,499. And then we have the 5-month payment plan. So if we do the divided by 5, we're talking $375 per month on this one. And that's the same for the round cut. Sometimes the different cuts will the price will vary. They'll fluctuate. But these 2, whether you decide to get the octagon or the round cut, are priced the same. They are priced the same. So you've got a really nice option here. And of course, budget pay is activated for everybody to take advantage of. You can use the budget payment option. No credit check, no interest payments. I want to make all of our live stream shoppers aware of that. When you spend $50 or more, you get free shipping and handling. Every single piece has been free shipping. 30-day money-back guarantee unless it's a clearance item. The only 2 pieces that were clearance were the clusters, the cocktail design. Those are going to be our two clearance pieces. Those are final sale. Everything else you get that money back guarantee on. Okay? What else? Sweepstakes. If you haven't had a chance to enter to win the sweepstakes, you're going to want to do that. We only have 2 days left where we're giving away free items. Today's free item, it's a twofer. You're actually going to get the Samsung S25 Galaxy S, and we're going to also throw in the earbuds. How do you enter to win? Find the sweepstakes banner, and no purchase necessary. All you have to do is enter. You're going to put your information in there. What video? Okay, what video? Hey, Pam. What video is she talking about?
Video.
Did I use the word video?
I think you did.
Which video? Pam, let me know which video you're referring to. What did I say that I mentioned video? But the sweepstakes, you're going to enter to win. And then you're also going to get registered. Registration is free and easy. Pam, talk to me about the video. I want to make sure I answer that question for you. So let's recap. We did all the items. We had very few today, which is good because I have to do a preview on the doorbusters that kicked off at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to be rushing over there. But the pieces that we kicked off the show with, the two that were 10K yellow gold, were some of our hottest sellers. We had several people early on that jumped in and took advantage of these. The Peacock color Tanzanite is going to be the greenish blue. This Peacock color Tanzanite we discounted from $18.99. We had a ring with natural champagne and white diamonds. We had the matching pendant to go with it. These two go hand in hand. They go together. So the ring is going to come in all sizes. And that's going to be $18.99.99 minus the 25%. We're at $1,424.99 with the discount on the Peacock Tanzanite. This is actually one of our largest too. Isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. It is such a beautiful design. With the champagne diamonds and the baguettes, I mean, that is beautiful. So this one, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, 25% discount, 5-month payment plan. All of the above, all of it. So we're down to $1,424 with that 5-month payment plan. We're at $284.99 for this one. $284.99. Now the center gemstone, so I can give that to you. I want to give you the breakdown on the center gem because this is probably the largest one we featured. This is going to be your 8x6 to 1.66 carat. And you have the additional taper baguette and round cut diamonds. So you have champagne and white diamonds. Champagne and white diamonds. That same design, that consistency, is also in the pendant. Champagne and white diamonds with the taper baguettes on the outside. You are hooked up. So with the discount on both pieces, I believe we listed these at the same price. They are pretty much the same carat weight across the board. The difference between the two, obviously, one's going to go around your neckline, one will go around your finger, or on your finger rather. This one's going to come with a 20-inch chain that's also 10K yellow gold. So you got the best. The best. And if I were to put this all the way on, even though the chain is a bit longer, you see how pretty that is? That is beautiful. I mean, Tanzanite pendants, especially in yellow gold, super valuable, very expensive. One place in the world, Tanzania. Nowhere else on planet Earth can you find Tanzanite. The price has gone up, 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 and away. Why? Because the supply is limited, the demand is high. Tanzania is no longer producing the way they were when they were first producing in 1967, discovered. Within one generation, the gemstone is gone. That's why they call it the generational gemstone. A lot of times you'll hear people refer to it as the generational gemstone. Now, whether or not you're shopping with us on the live stream or you're shopping with us through the TV show, Remember, you're going to get discounts. So let me bring up the pendant next so I can give you the breakdown. As I mentioned, the ring is going to be 1.66 carat. In the pendant, it's a 1.65 carat. 1.66, I mean, they're pretty much the same. Both of them are 8x6s. Both of them have the diamonds. That diamond combo that you're seeing is the white and champagne diamond combo. So the vouchers are coming home to you as we approach Doorbuster season. We're going to be kicking off Doorbusters, I believe, on Wednesday or Thursday. No, Thursday. Thursday is when we kick them off, and that's going to be on Thanksgiving. What will happen is we'll be introducing you to a lot of new items that you've never seen before. They've been in the manufacturing process for quite some time. The cool thing about Shop LC is that we manufacture in-house, so we give you guys a chance to, get items that are brand new, that have never been seen, and some items that were really, really popular that may have sold out. We may manufacture them again to bring them and make them available to you at doorbuster prices. Now, today and yesterday and the day before, we've been doing the vouchers. So every single day, depending on how much you spend within the one day, you're going to have a chance to earn a $20, $35, or $150 voucher. That's the golden ticket. The golden ticket, you're able to get the golden ticket when you spend $500 or more. So today, even if one item was $100, the other item was $200, as long as by the end of the day you spend $500, you're going to get the golden. We have the bronze ticket for $50 or more. Once you hit that $100 plus all the way up to $499, you're going to get the silver ticket. So bronze, silver, gold. You're a winner no matter what, right? You're going to win. It doesn't matter how much you end up spending. As long as you get to the $50, you're good to go. So just an FYI on that. Wanted to make you aware that, we have that discount. Now, speaking of discounts, if you decided to get this one with the matching pendant, we are going to do not just the discount on each individual piece at 25% off. You also get the extra 10% on the buy all. So when you're shopping with us, whether it's on the TV side or on the live streams, if we have matching pieces, you buy more, you save more. So the discounts on each piece, 25%, 25%, you put those in the actual shopping cart, you're able to apply another 10% off a bundle deal. Bundles when you have the matching piece. Sometimes there are 3 pieces in the bundle. Sometimes you have 2 pieces in the bundle. When you bundle, though, you can save up to 15%. So if there's another piece, the third piece, you get 15% off. If there's a second piece, you get 10% off the entire purchase. So we don't negate one and only apply the other. We do them all. And that's the beauty of Shop LC, right? The more you spend, the more you save. When you're bundling, you save more. We want to make sure you're taken care of. We don't just want to, nickel and dime you here. We want to make sure you're getting the biggest discounts, especially if you're shopping for, the holiday season or for yourselves and you want to get as much as possible. Great deals. Great, great deals. All right, so the last piece I'm going to showcase, and then I got to wrap up the show, is the Peacock Tanzanite that's more on the blue side, probably one of the bluest in the collection next to that Tanzanite pendant. This one here, the last one I did. These two are the more blue colors. Oh, no. This one I'm not doing. I'm sorry. This one is the more blue color. The one that I'm doing next that I'm recapping on is going to be the peacock color. More towards the peacock. You see how it's a little more green? Greenish blue? This is a big deal. We did this one earlier. One of our shoppers, Noreen, was interested. $1,799 with the discount on this. It's a round cut. We did the 25% discount, $1,799.99 minus 25%. That put us down to $1,349. This is 10K white gold. This is the Venice blue and white diamond ring. It's called the Sun Rays. And it has the diamonds on the shank and the double halo. Sizes 5 through 10 or 11. And you have a 5-month payment plan on this one. So with this one, you're going to be able to spend $269.99. $269.99. That's the monthly payment plan that everybody qualifies for. In order to take advantage of that, all you have to do is choose what's called the budget payment option. When you choose the budget payment option, you're able to save big time. Big time savings. And we want you to save on as many, pieces as possible. Now, if you have any questions about any of these pieces, let's just say you're watching the replay right now, you want to chat with somebody, our customer care team is available for the live stream shoppers. We have a separate number to our personal shopper team that I'm going to put up here in just a second, so you have a chance to screenshot it or write it down. Save it in your phone. The number is going to be 888-835-2237. Again, that's 888-835-2237. The really cool thing about these live streams, especially on Instagram or on Facebook or YouTube, a lot of times when you're watching live streams, you don't have access to that live stream host. If so, the show has to be running live. They may or may not see it. They may have to, kind of scroll and see what they can find and then answer your questions. Sometimes they miss it. It's a live show. This is really nice because as you jot down this number, our personal shopper team is aware of all the different shows that are scheduled and have all the items that are available through those shows, so they can answer your questions. They can help you process the order. They can apply all the discounts. Anything that you may need, you can talk to a live representative. And that's through this number. So 888-835-2237. Doesn't matter if you're watching this live stream or any other live stream, you are connected to the personal shopper team through this number. Whether you watch next week, last week, 5 days ago, it's the same team that's going to assist you with processing the order and answering any questions and applying coupons. Okay. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. 10 minutes to the top of the hour. I'm going to go check out the new Doorbusters. We will be premiering on Thursday.
Final thing to talk about.
Sure. Yeah. Do it.
Gem Fest.
What's up? Oh, Gem Fest. If you were not aware, we do a festival for our customers where you can come in and hang out with us. Our next Gem Fest event is going to be December the 19th. That's a Friday from 12 to 4. Free jewelry cleaning and repairs, on-site appraisals for $55. We've got the hands-on interacting workshops that some of us hosts teach, gifts, prizes, offers, refreshments. So many good things to look forward to. Make sure you save your spot. You can click on the QR code, not click on it, but scan the QR code. That information is also on our website, so you can also call our customer care team if you're interested in joining us for that. But anybody can join. We just have a few spots available. We can only have so many people in the building. So make sure the earlier you reserve your spot, the better. We don't want you to miss out, and we are looking forward to meeting you. My name is Jessica Maldonado. Again, you're watching the Shop LC live stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It has been a pleasure. Congratulations if you made any purchases. And don't forget, if there are any questions, any concerns, make sure you chat with our personal shopper team. They will be more than happy to assist. Okay. With that said, I will see you guys next week on Tuesday. And if you want to join me for the TV side, tomorrow night, 4 to 6, 8 to 11 Central Time. It's been a pleasure. Take care. God bless.